Well, aloha! I'm Captain John, and I'd like to welcome you to my ocean adventure and cooking series. In this series, we're going to go diving or have some sort of awesome ocean adventure, and of course, we're going to learn something. Then, that's going to give us an appetite. Then we're going to head back here to the Think Ocean headquarters, where we're going to harvest some food down in the garden, and we're going to eat. Because one of my passions is cooking, and I'm really excited to share some of my favorite recipes with you.
So one of the best things about Captain John is he's a phenomenal cook, especially like all the salsas he makes. Oh my God, it's amazing. Can't wait even to have dinner tonight. I already know it's about to be bomb.
Smells delicious. I can't wait to eat it. Yummy, yummy.
And also I like to garden, and what that does, that helps keep our Think Ocean carbon imprint down. And keeping your carbon imprint down is definitely beneficial to having a healthy coral reef system. Remember, plant a garden and save a coral reef. Fresh from the Think Ocean Gardens here in Kona, Hawaii. That is a bowl of vegetables, and we are going to be eating good tonight, my friends. Now let's head to the beach, let's work up an appetite, and let's eat. Well, aloha, my fellow aquanaut friends from all around the world. My name is Captain John, and this is Think Ocean, coming to you from the most remote islands in the world, Hawaii. Hawaii has one indigenous reptile. Can you guess what it is? And no, it's not the gecko. Even if you give that gecko a call, he could save you 15% or more on your car insurance. I'm going to give you a hint. And while I give you a hint, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Share it with others, hit the like button. What's the name of this show? That's your hint. And now, let's go down to the beach and find out the answer. Did you guys guess it? That's right, it's the sea turtle here in Hawaii. There's two common types here. There's the hawksbill turtle, and then there's the green sea turtle. And the green sea turtle is by far the most common turtle that we see here in Hawaii. And believe it or not, these friendly animals were hunted almost to the brink of extinction, and they were put on the endangered species list in 1973. At that time, there was only 35 annually nesting females. That's it, 35 in the whole state of Hawaii. Now, there's 1,200 nesting females annually. Awesome. I wish them the best of luck. But it doesn't mean that these animals aren't struggling to survive. They have to deal with fishing line, debris from pollution like plastic trash, boats and propellers hitting them, and yes, tiger sharks. And now I'm going to show you some footage of these animals with everything I just explained to you. Fishing line, debris, propeller marks on their shells, and big chunks out of their shell from tiger sharks, missing fins. Check out this section of the green sea turtles. Most of the time we see these animals resting on the bottom. They're holding their breath in a rest mode in some rocks. But they have to come up every now and then to breathe air. Here's some section of green sea turtles swimming around and getting some breath on the surface. And now it's time to head back to the ranch and eat. See you there. Aloha and welcome to this episode of Plant a Garden and Save a Coral Reef. I'm Captain John, your host. I'm going to make you a dish. I just love it. You can put it on anything. It's called Cilantro Churi. It's kind of like chimichurri, but only with cilantro. That is the Think Ocean Gardens. I got a whole bed of cilantro ready to go. We're going to harvest it. We're going to go harvest some jalapenos. We're going to come back up here to the kitchen, and I'm going to make you my Cilantro Churi here on this episode of Plant a Garden and Save a Coral Reef. All right, here we are at this beautiful cilantro bed. We're going to harvest it. We're going to take it up top and we're going to make delicious cilantro churi. If you're a cilantro lover, you're gonna love this recipe. God, they just smell so good, these bundles. Very nice. You're gonna love this dish if you like cilantro, I promise. This stuff is really good. You know, one of the good things about cilantro is it cleans out heavy metals in your body. So if you're into heavy metal, you know, like Black Sabbath, Quiet Riot, stuff like that, you eat cilantro and it just goes right out of your body. And we're going to need some of these jalapeno peppers here. Look at those beauties. These are really, really nice jalapenos that we're going to put in the chimichurri. We're back up in the Think Ocean kitchen, and we're about to make cilantro churi. First thing you need to do is wash this stuff off, okay? Now, you're going to blend it with olive oil. Oil and water don't mix. So you wash off your cilantro, you have to let it dry really, really good. It's got to be bone dry before we blend it with olive oil. You're going to need a lot of garlic, some jalapeno peppers, some olive oil, and then I'm going to show you my secret ingredient at the end to just make it pop. Pop. All right, everybody, I'm back, and I've got my chimichurri hat on. We're going to make some awesome cilantro churi. Now, I let this cilantro dry all day yesterday after I washed it. It's best if you cut it before you start blending it so it's not stringy. Some of these stems can get a little stringy, so I like to chop it up first. We got a bunch of garlic, we got some jalapenos, salt, and olive oil. And at the end, again, I'm going to give you my secret spice that we're going to put in at the end. All right, so let's get rolling. All right, you're also going to need a ninja. Not an actual ninja, but a blender ninja. Okay, so you're going to take a little bit of olive oil in the bottom of your blender, and you put a little bit down first. Then we're just going to stuff it with cilantro. Get it all down in there. All right, we're going to turn our blender on, and we're just going to start whipping it. If it gets cloggy, if it's not liquid enough, we just add more olive oil till we have the right consistency. All right, let's see how it goes. Okay, we're going to need more oil here. Okay, so as the cilantro is blending away, to achieve the correct consistency, we want to add olive oil as it's blending if you can. Achieved a very nice consistency of the cilantro blended down with olive oil. You can see how it just breaks right down. This thing was stuffed to the gills, and now we have that much. You take your garlic for this blender, and you want a lot of garlic. This is a whole clove of garlic. Boom. I'm going to take some jalapenos, seeds out. For a blender, I'm using about 4 jalapenos. And you take just a pinch of salt, Hawaiian rock salt, like so. Be sure not to over salt, because garlic itself tastes salty. So you don't want to over salt. All right, and the secret ingredient coming up. I know everybody wants to know, what's the final ingredient? It's paprika. And for a blender size, I would be using a teaspoon, not a heaping teaspoon. We don't want to over paprika it. It just gives it a nice little smoky flavor that you're going to love. Comes out a nice consistency like this. All right, and your chimichurri should look something like this. Remember, don't use too much paprika. Don't over salt it. Garlic the hell out of it. Make it hot, and don't forget my secret ingredient. Oop, I already told you it was paprika. Don't use too much. I'll see you next time. Aloha. Okay, we've made our chimichurri, our cilantro churi, and believe me when I tell you, wow, absolutely delicious. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. If you're liking my videos, hit the like button, please. You know, the one where it looks like you're hitchhiking. Here, to Think Ocean. Our beautiful gardens down there brought this chimichurri from garden to table. Share this video with others who might enjoy it, who might like it. Help us get the word out there. Until next time, I want to bid everybody a fond aloha and a hui ho. From the Think Ocean headquarters here in Kona, Hawaii, I'm Captain John. I'll see you next time.